Top for Muhammad, who lost it. Able to get it back. No, lost it. And Chili Killen feeds it ahead to Voils for the slam. Voils in.
Tyson, he's made a couple just hard-nosed plays, whether it's rebounds, steals, getting his hand in there for deflections. And that's what happens. That's how basketball works.
Heels and in blocks.
To add to that, Dillingham doesn't waste any time, straight into the teeth of the defense and then drops it off.
And then a three ball on the other end tickles the twine. That's Kevon.
Voils misses the layup, and it's Marshall's basketball. Voils one-on-one versus Valdez. Yes. Voils over Victor Valdez, which is
Rupp Arena to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Dan D'Antoni said, you know, during that game, he kind of had the idea, and there's that three that Mark
from his seat tries to get it out to Maddox Jr., but here comes Kevon Voils over the outstretched hand of Raheem.
Dillingham will go to the bench with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Oh, there's an and one right there. So Marshall is scoring points. I mean, that
18-17 game. Voils down low.
Opportunity for a knockdown shot.
Now, one thing that is a mismatch right now is Voils on the inbound gives Marshall the lead.
And he hits a triple for Kentucky. That's 16 for the Wildcats, and that's the most points in a game under Coach Cal.
Ball movement, Mike. Shearing the basketball.
This is when we have to really be switching everything and be paying attention, or they're going to give us some easy buckets.
Mackay Cooper couldn't get that shot to fall, and then on the other end, Kevon Voils
Comes back after back-to-back buckets, doesn't force it, realizes Trey Mitchell's open, swings it.
Baseline jumper is knocked down. That is Voils.
Nice to see Marshall get an open look at a three here. These last few possessions, they've got tough twos at the rim, and they haven't went down. And there they took another tough two, but fortunately were able to get the rebound, tip it in.
Long ball attempts, needed to get it on the floor. He's able to pierce that defensive Marshall and get some scoring at the rim, and they'll answer right back with a mid-range jumper.
That's Kevon Voils.
Something for the next one, and as you see here, this is the next one, so they're hoping they have got some momentum going forward coming into this game.
Well, what a job by Nutter. And
Lucas Taylor lost the dribble. Corner three, Voils. And Marshall smoking hot to start this game.
Now 71, Marshall allowing 78 and a half, and here is Chili Killen. Just about lost it, and Kevon Voils will deliver the three-pointer.
And that was.
You don't always have to pull that rebound down now. You can be very active with the hands and keep something alive.
Voils knocks down a three over Eugene. Kevon.
That's something worth keeping an eye on. And the Chili Killen, the kick out to Voils, open, hits it.
Play.
Nate Martin spinning, whipping, Voils shooting. Voils chased it down. Another opportunity and got it.
Knockdown, big fella. I like it. Georgia State leading by 7. Voils for 3 up top on the wing, knocks it down.
Yeah, they're answering right now the hurt.
Killen playbook. Voils got one already. There's a second.
It's a good sign there for Marshall.
Averages 11 a game. Young man.
All the way to the basket on the first bucket of the ball game. You saw the floater, that time the mid-range.
Voils, speaking of guys that are heating up, they're making his last 2 threes. That one came up short. He's open again. This one goes.
Work play there by Katinge. Got it to Charles, who lays it in. And here is Voils with his second 3.
13 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game. He's an Atlanta kid who transferred back into his home city after starting at Winthrop, and there driving the baseline and basket for Marshall.
And until last week, And 4 juniors, 5 freshmen. Voils scoring off the turnover.
Yeah, Voils off to an outstanding start.
Crawford, 3-point attempt. Ball poked out to Voils. He'll attack and go by the defense and lay it in.
Kevon Voils, very quick, very elusive. And
first on him. 3rd team foul on the Dukes. Voils right off the inbound, strokes it.
It's definitely an easier task when he's not out there.
D'Antoni also having to play without Anachili Killen. There's a nice little floater for Voils.
Shots, you talk about it all the time. Catching it in transition, getting up right away. 35-23, Georgia State. Not for long, another 3 by Voils. Same spot, all the way. Bounced off the back of the rim. Rebound, Anachili Killen. Another 3 up top. Voils. Yes, it's 2 in a row.
Tucker, and the ball knocked by Crawford out of his hands. Back the other way, Voils, same spot, another 3. All 4 threes have been from the same spot.
The lead before going to halftime. They just need to start shooting the ball better.
32-25 game, here's Voils. Got it.
And shots like those will help the shooting percentage. He's got it in close, had a smaller guard.
A 14.6. Ball batted away. Marshall run and break. Up top for Anachili Killen, who kills it.
Up the process, you just have to let it happen.
But they can continue to defend like they have been. There's another good job with hands by Moss.
He's gotten 2 near turnovers here in the first minute of the second half, but Marshall has a couple of buckets anyway. Jamin Simmons. Voils quickly at the other end. Able to answer the 3 with the 2 on the putback.
Voils gets in traffic and gets it to go down.
he's got the defender on his back and tried to keep.
And Panthers have cut it to 1.
Aggressive move to the rim. I love the aggressiveness.
Backdoor cut. Voils puts it up and in.
Over.
We'll see if Voils has the same mojo this end of the floor. He does on that shot. Yep.
From Nicholasville, Dublin, Ohio, the great Jack Nicklaus.
Corner 3. Voils. Maybe that gets him going.
Juan Oderman scoring and getting into Tenari Lane. Got a hot hand all of a sudden. Able to finish the basket.
Voils really crafty on the baseline.
Out there in some serious time situation. He's got to hustle for an offensive rebound and taking a shot. It's not what he's there for.
Voils with the fall away. He's got 23. Panthers call.
Game into 2 big dunks. One with both hands and one with one hand by Nate Martin. And it's where we are. And Voils open. He's got 8 in the game.
Slow start the second half so far, but he's got a couple field goals now. Let's see if he can strike a spark for the Panthers.
Voils a little floater. And Voils has an even 20 in the ball game.
Yeah.
Wooden becomes the 4th Dukes player to get to double figures. And there's Voils with a 3 and a timeout call by Coach D'Antoni.
And they're going to let it fly.
Voils in a double team to the cutting, and Anachili Killen.
Anachili Killen, low block, hand off for Voils.